In today's data-driven world, we often encounter tabular data structured into rows and columns commonly known as data grids. These grids provide an intuitive way to display and navigate large data sets. However, as the volume of data grows, efficiently managing and extracting meaningful insights becomes increasingly challenging. And this is where data views come into play. Data views enable you to customize how your data grid is displayed, allowing for powerful filtering, sorting, and arrangement of records. By focusing on the most relevant information, data views streamline your workflow, making it easier to uncover insights and make informed decisions. In this video, we will explore how data views in Alloy Navigator can transform the way you interact with your data. Alloy Navigator comes with ready-made views that present data from different perspectives, making it easy to understand what's going on at a glance. These out-of-the-box views are available for each object class, like incidents, work orders, etc. In many cases, these views will satisfy your needs and display all the data you require. However, you can easily fine-tune these views to display only the data you need without sifting through irrelevant information. To improve productivity and efficiency, you can also create personal views with precise filtering and conditional formatting to include exactly the data you want, displayed in the most convenient way. For data views, there are two types of settings, quick and detailed. Here are their characteristics and differences. Quick settings allow you to make immediate, basic adjustments directly from the data grid without delving into complex configurations. They are designed for speed and convenience, enabling you to quickly filter, sort, or rearrange your data with just a few clicks. Because these settings operate on the data already loaded into memory from your database, they provide rapid responsiveness. Quick settings include filtering. To filter data, right-click on a specific value inside a field and select Filter by Selected Field. This will display only similar records, such as incidents opened by a specific requester or those opened by anyone except the selected requester or having a particular priority. Or if you want to exclude certain records, you can choose Filter by Excluding Selected Field. Clicking the funnel icon in the column header brings up more filtering options. These options include filtering by multiple values simultaneously. For example, you can filter by multiple requesters or select a specific date range, including commonly used options like today or tomorrow. Sorting. Sort values by one or more fields using column headers, arrows, or the context menu. To sort by multiple fields, hold Shift while clicking on the column headers. Grouping. If you want to create a summary table or compare groups of data, you can quickly group records using the context menu. Right-click on a column header or simply click on the column and choose Group by this column. To remove the grouping, select Ungroup from the context menu. You can also group data by dragging column headers into the group box above the data grid. If you prefer not to use the group box and want to save screen space, you can hide it through the Options menu. The preview pane below the grid allows you to view detailed information about records instantly without the need to open them individually. If the preview pane is taking up too much space on your screen, you have the option to disable it. You can do this not just for the current data view, but for all data views. Another great feature is density. You can adjust the spacing around data cells enabling you to find the perfect balance between displaying more records on your screen and maintaining comfortable readability for your eyes. This enhances your user experience by allowing you to customize the display for better readability and accessibility. Detailed settings are advanced configurations made by the customized view pane. Filters defined here, along with the set of columns, determine which data is retrieved from the database, directly impacting performance. These settings specify which data should be fetched from the database when opening a data view. If a data view is not performing as quickly as desired, you can adjust the filters and the set of columns to request only the necessary data, thereby improving performance. Here's how this works. First, open the Customize View pane. In the Filter tab, you can create specific filters. For example, you can set a filter to show only incidents that are still in progress, that is, whose status is not completed or closed, and whose due date falls within this week. Next, in the Columns tab, select which columns to display or hide. Add to the view all the object properties you want to see in the grid. For example, you can add fields like cumulative time spent or any other fields, including user-defined ones. For optimal results, keep only the fields you truly need and hide the unnecessary ones. For instance, if your view is filtered by your group, there is no need to display the assignee group column. You can also set the display order here by dragging the columns to arrange them in your preferred sequence. You can also add column summaries in the footer to see totals or averages, such as the total time spent on incidents grouped by category. In the Group By settings, you can categorize your data by dragging column headers into the Group By pane and adjust both the grouping and the sorting order of the groups. Let's now move on to a more vibrant and dynamic data presentation. The Conditional Formatting tab allows you to highlight records with different background colors, such as red for assigned, yellow for in progress, and green for resolved. This helps you get a bird's eye view of all incidents and instantly understand their current status. You can also apply text formatting, such as changing the font style, color, or size to make certain records stand out, enabling you to quickly identify areas that need your attention. Once you've set up and saved your view, it will appear in the view list with a distinct icon, making it easy to distinguish it from ready-made shared views. Personal views can be shared with everyone or a specific group of technicians, promoting collaboration and ensuring consistent reporting formats. The list of views available for each data grid is customizable. If there are too many views and you feel overwhelmed, you can hide the ones you rarely use. Don't worry, you can always bring them back by toggling on Show Hidden Views. You can also rename your personal views and delete outdated or unsuccessful ones. With appropriate permissions, you can also manage shared views from this section. Some of your personal preferences for reviewing records can be controlled from the Settings page. To optimize your data viewing experience, the Settings page offers a range of customizable options tailored to your personal preferences. Here you can define how many rows you're displaying per page. You can also pre-populate object selection dialogs for faster and more efficient data entry. To maintain optimal performance, you can set limits on the number of records displayed. Additionally, you can specify how you want records to open when clicked, whether in a new window, tab, or within the current view. Finally, the Settings page allows you to choose your preferred date and time format. In this video, we've covered how to make the most of Alloy Navigator's data grids. You've learned how to use out-of-the-box views for quick insights, customize views to suit your specific needs, and share these views with your team. With these powerful tools at your fingertips, managing your data will be incomparably easier and more efficient. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.